You're black.
Right, just show me, then pull it up on the census that they're termed and classified as white. That's easy.
See, we're talking about black and African Americans. We're not talking about this beef shit that we're on. We're not on this drama shit right now. We're talking about Pan Africans throwing shots at the Aboriginals. A Pan African came on here, our brother, that makes our shows live for real. I gotta say, all of us need to like sneak together and throw this nigga like $10 because he's one of the only Pan African boo boos that come up here and put up a fight. People that just come up here need to see that. They need to see an African and they need to see an Indian and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community and people don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.
You put an ancestry link in the back chat. Do you
Bro,
see it?
and I said the curator of the
Can you
museum. You
list?
see how y'all missed that?
No. You
I
didn't
never
say
said
that.
the curator is
Not
the
a
museum. I said the
coincidence.
curator
Do you
of
see
the
the
museum, but not
ancestry.com link in the back, sir?
nonetheless.
Yeah, I see it.
That's just like
Can
ancestry.
you
That's like 23
can you
weeks. So I mean,
before you
ancestry.com, 23 weeks.
Yo, this is why I put you in the back, nigga, because when the niggas just trying to
Bro,
talk calmly to
that's fine, nigga.
somebody,
I'm good with that.
can you
I'm good
shut
with
the
that.
fuck
Do what
up,
you do.
bro?
Do
Can you
what you
just be
do, because
quiet?
you weak. Do what you do because
Uh,
you weak.
I'm talking to not a coincidence, not you. I'm trying to get something straight. So can you give me a minute to clear that up with him so we can get that straight? And then I don't give a fuck what you say after that. Not a
Uno
coincidence.
momento.
Oh,
Can you please click on the link in the back chat and pull that shit up after you play this video so we can walk through? Supposedly, this is his tree. We need to be looking at William Wooten.
oh, this is history.
That's what he says.
William Wooten, his son Shadrach Wooten.
He's claiming that this is William Wooten, the white man. He said he ain't white.
Not according to the census records,
What?
sir.
What census records? You ain't got no census records for him. You
He
got
said he
one.
go back to 1766.
It's the only record he got for him. Yeah.
It's a white man, I'm telling you.
1804. Oh, it's definitely.
Don't tell it, show it. Don't tell it, show it.
You this nigga, boy, he don't even know what he just did. This nigga rude word. This nigga's not. I mean, what's that dumbass nigga name? Smoke Hawkins the second.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but like, that's my question. Like, how did somebody live from 1693 to the 1900s
1760.
or
Yeah, he just
1960?
skipped over a bunch of shit.
I don't know. No, that's just the record. The record is 1693 to 1960.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong. I got it.
So Jonesy claiming that black European descent. That's what he doing.
The royalty of it. You got that right.
What was wrong about the Wootens?
Oh,
The
this is
crest.
no record.
Nigga, that shit man made like a
Whoever's in the chat.
motherfucker. I'm looking at the crest. The shit's man made like a motherfucker, bro.
Hey, Sean.
Nothing significant about this shit. Ain't no policies.
Yeah, go on and pull that up so we can get a consensus on your opinion. Pull it up so we can get a consensus.
Consensus.
Why are we pulling up your family records, bro? Why are we pulling up your shit? That sounds crazy.
I don't know. You should ask yourself that, bro. You should ask yourself that.
I'm asking you because this is your shit. Why the fuck can't you provide your own sources? That's crazy to me.
Bro, if y'all don't see these white people,
So we studying and showing myself approved. Go ahead.
What?
this nigga dumb, bro. He's about the dumbest. Hey, this nigga is root word and
Hey, bro, I mean, understand with the weak ass genealogies and the weak ass American pedigrees, bro. Y'all are pressed.
All your shit is weak.
Why do he think people are pressed about his stupid shit?
Whose joint is we watching right now? Whose tree is this? I had stepped away for a little minute.
No, this is that link in the back that I had not to see pull the shit up.
So Wooten enslaved his family. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's all.
No, the Wootens had Slavics. See,
What?
nobody pulled that up either. I thought
This
run from that
man
term like they
Slavics.
don't exist. That nigga's a symbol.
Listen, man. Listen, bro. Y'all come from this nigga's nut sack. He's a white man. He fucked one of your grandmothers, nigga. That's how the fuck y'all got here.
You got a European Y haplogroup. It's okay, man. It's
Bro,
all
that's
right.
a
Goddamn.
nice try.
It's okay.
That's a
40%,
nice try.
bro.
That's a
sixty
nice try.
percent of
Literally, bro.
African Americans
Pull up
have
the
a European
census, man. They got
haplogroup.
It's
military
okay.
records, bro. You're
Tell him
sadly
it's
mistaken,
okay.
bro. And and,
No,
and
I'm really
it's
not.
okay.
The
It's
stats
okay.
prove me right. And
It's
what
okay,
Chance
bro.
just said.
It's okay. It's okay. There wasn't no
I'm telling you
barbarians running
that.
around in the 1700s. Just get real. Come
Barbarian.
on. They just coming
They
out of
want
the
to be
daggone the
co-names.
black plague. Are you serious?
Are you
But I
co-nigger?
understand. I understand, bro. You don't have an American pedigree, bro.
This nigga dumb.
You're
It's
an
not
American like a designer breed. You one of them designer breed American types. I understand, but I gotta run
designer
with that
breed
CIA
American.
timeline.
Designer
Like the
I'm
breed
Jews,
is
with
y'all,
top
I'm with
y'all,
notch.
you,
y'all, y'all are
man.
niggas like the Israelites and them over there, bro. That's how fake
Um,
and fraudulent and staged y'all shit is. It's
What are
sad.
you talking
But
about?
when
They
you can, you
claim
know what I'm
that
saying, we
black
can go back
European
and
shit
you can
like you
call on
claim.
these names. When you can call on these names and resurrect them, it's just, I mean, it hits a little different. I understand the weakness and the fragility. You know what I'm saying? I understand, bro. You can't
I
stand on
understand that you
bloodline.
like using your vocabulary words this week, but it's unnecessary.
Vernacular, basically,
well,
But I
let
very
me
gotta
prove
extensive.
ask you
to you
something.
Vernacular is
that
extensive.
I gotta
Vernacular is
ask you
extensive as
something.
his
fuck.
diction is
You
I
very
know
gotta
what I'm
ask you
saying?
something. Where are you from? Where are
You
you
can try.
from?
Go ahead.
Where are you from?
Kansas
Where was I
City.
born? Where was my family come from? I was born in
Family
Kansas
from?
City. Been there 100 years. Previous to Kansas City, 1919, we was in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Hugo, that
Your
part.
family
Like we
from
was down
Oklahoma.
in that area.
So you descend from people that were sold from Virginia to Maryland. I mean to Mississippi,
No,
and
they
then were
moved
shipped to
around. We was
Oklahoma.
never so we always had businesses and doctors in our family. So there's no record of
But
the
no, not according to this. Wooten on them doctors.
Not according to this.
I mean, come on,
well,
man.
read the quarter because we're gonna say that
I
about
mean,
slavery and servitude,
dude, you
sir.
say you
I
kin to
mean,
this white dude.
Not according to
bro,
this.
You
if it's
say,
right on the internet, you don't know the trick of that system, bro.
I
That
mean,
can throw you off course.
no, you have
Oh
to prove
Yeah,
God.
your conspiracy, bro. William Wooten's a white guy. We can find his family now.
We just
bro,
did.
I mean, we can
if
find his
that's what
white
you want
family.
to
You
restore,
kin to them?
like I already told you, the royal crest is older than that. So any other white
I mean,
variants
so
that
You're
what
are
does a
trying to
capping.
royal
steal
what would a royal crest have to
or
do with
borrow the
anything?
name, you can't do nothing about
What
that
would a royal crest have to do with anything? You said you kin to the
because
Britons.
that's the
Let's
bloodline. That's
get to
the
the
bloodline
Britons. Who are
status,
the
bro. What do you
Britons?
mean?
Who are the
The
Britons?
Williams,
Who are the
the
Britons?
niggas over there, the first
Niggas?
niggas and
No, they
kings and
weren't niggas.
royalty,
No one ever
like
described them
Charlotte,
as niggas.
like Queen Charlotte.
They were
I got
called
a great grandmother named Charlotte too, in Blaine
Brittany, which
County, in
means
North
paint,
Carolina.
because they
Right,
painted
So
like
themselves
Cuba,
1,200
blue.
years
going
after
down the
Carolina
rabbit
was
Queen
Ukraine. I
Queen
mean, so come
Charlotte
on,
was mixed, brother. Queen
that's not a
Charlotte
slave
was
narrative,
mixed.
man. Let's not get up in
No,
your ass
dude,
too.
look, you running from something
Slaves
that's
don't
too
name their
easy to
babies
prove.
after kings.
You're running from something too easy to prove, bro. You need to stop reading those little funny ass books you reading. It's talking about the Britons being fucking black. That's not true, bro. Nobody has any reason to lie about that. And there's no
Britain.
Britons in the damn there were no Britons besides the
Retards.
Welsh would have been the only one to make some silly claim like that. The Welsh or maybe the Irish, the only the Gaelic speaking people who were still there. You know what I'm saying?
Irish.
In the colonial
You
era.
mean the Irish? You mean the Irish, bro? They're not the Irish like
It's called
Jewish. They were the
Irie. It's
Irish.
called Irie.
IRE.
It's called Irie. It's called Irie. Yeah, I'm familiar
Make a
with that.
plan.
I'm familiar with that.
Okay, well, make a plan. And then was
Retards.
niggas, the
a
No,
squaws,
they
lot of
were
people
not.
the
not
No, they
leprechauns.
were
there,
not.
bro. We can put a
No one
chair
ever said
earlier,
that.
man.
No one ever
Hey,
said they
these
were.
niggas want to claim everything but
Yeah,
Africa,
no one
bro.
ever said they were. Why in the hell would you want to claim that Ireland? I mean, more shit going on.
The
Because you
Irish,
want to be
bro. It was the
Braveheart.
magical people, bro. The
Because you want
Irish,
to be
bro. It was the
Braveheart.
magical
I'll
people.
make a snowmobile and zoom away.
Frosted Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
That's how you got St. Patrick's Day. What are you
Magical.
talking
Bro,
Now,
about?
what
St.
happened?
Patrick's Day
What
is
are
What?
you
some
talking
Christian
about?
bullshit. That's
Bro, them
thousands of
niggas
years
need to
later.
stay there
That
till
nigga
the
said that
Celebration of
they
killing
was
the niggas.
magical,
It was the
nigga. That nigga
celebration of
said they
killing
was
those
They,
fucking
magical,
niggas.
they
nigga.
Lucky Charms, magically delicious. Man,
This
come
nigga
on,
said
bro.
they was magical.
they couldn't feed themselves, bro. Like, what is you talking about, bro? Like, they had an entire
Magical
potato farm.
people is
What
They
is
wild.
you
had the
talking
potato
about?
famine
You
over there.
claiming to be people that the British
Hold on.
damn near
Hold,
starved because they were surviving on a indigenous plant, to be honest, because potato is from here.
Hold on, bro.
Yo,
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to understand this. Are they magical because Lucky Charms are magically delicious?
That's what I'm thinking. It gotta be.
That's got to be it. They magical because Lucky Charms is magically delicious. That's the
You
only
sit
thing
there
that would make
claiming
sense.
to be an Irish person. That is
Oh, he
ridiculous,
ran. He
brother.
ran,
this
huh?
nigga is Braveheart. So William Wallace and shit.
Another Abo we done pulled up their slave master. He's saying that he was black. We done
Bro,
pulled up
Nah,
their
this is
slave master.
ridiculous, bro. Like, this not even fun, though. This is ridiculous.
look at the
Yo, bro.
private chat, bro. I dropped that family crest shit.
Oh, what?
Oh, you found
That
this saying the
shit.
Wooten family crest?
Bro, look at the private chat, man.
Yeah, shit. The white people that had a slave, my family got a family crest. So what? Like they fucking crazy, bro. They all of them had family crest over there. Okay, so what?
It proves their royalness.
Hell nah.
They
Shit,
were
we
just
trace that shit back to Dukes over there and everything, but they enslaved my family, so I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. I don't give a
I
fuck
ain't.
about them.
yeah, they certainly wouldn't have anything. I'm looking at it now. They Anglo-Saxons. Those are Germanic people who came over there hundreds of years after the Romans, about 1,000 years after the Romans, to be honest. Yeah. Well, no, not 1,000 years. About 200 years. I mean, they Germans. He claiming that they the old Britons. You know what the hell he talk about?
716 to 737 is obviously a Anglo-Saxon place name.
I
Oh, he
got nothing
said
to
because they
say.
got a black head at the top.
A
Okay.
black head at the top. Wow. That's a damn shame. So that's his people now because of the ancient. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Coming from Anglo-Saxon in the early 700s.
He
Okay.
blood. What?
Yo, shout out for the super chat from Tunda. Good looking, bro. Appreciate it.
And it's something else, man. These albums be up here saying the dumbest shit, having the dumbest conversations in the world, and be patting each other on the back for saying this stupid ass shit. And then when they try to have conversations here, they end up sounding like a fool. But funny thing, they'll go back on their channel and act like they said something intelligent. You guys, come on, man. You guys got to do better, man. This don't make no sense. You guys literally rode the short yellow bus. I'm trying to
Cali.
tell you. Remember them portable classrooms? That's what these niggas was in them portable classrooms, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Cali, the nigga said the curator from the museum did his genealogy. We asked him about the curator. What y'all asked about the curator? He said the curator is the building.
Yeah, I heard that
left it
shit,
right
bro. That
there,
nigga was
bro.
fucking idiot, bro.
We should have left it right there, bro.
That nigga
Oh, they
was
got
capping.
each one teach one in the chat.
Whatever, boy. Oh shit. Hey, I saw one, yo. Shout out to
That
Vibe,
nigga
man.
said the building did to your genealogy. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. This shit is stupid, bro. These niggas talking about
Well,
magical people, bro. Come
he
on, man.
did admit that Wooten was an enslaver, right? But he lied about who he enslaved. He said he enslaved some what did he say? Some with the white people from Eastern Europe.
Loud. The Slavs. He's like, yeah, they
Yeah,
own.
Slavic.
Yeah, they own Slavics. That's how
All
you know
this,
he
all this
a
because they don't
student.
want to be. They do all this shit all because they don't want to be an African. So they want to try to separate themselves with the trans. You can't. You can't. There's no way to avoid it.
He's
I
still
mean,
in the he's
it's so
still in the
it's
chat.
so yeah. You know, it's so well documented. Like I heard Cujo you talking about earlier. Yeah, some of the other Senegalese, some went to Louisiana, some went to Mexico. That like they were spread around the Senegambia region, and then you'll see it in the genetic makeup as well. But man, these people are something else, bro. I just sit back, I laughing at them now. I can't even get upset at the shit. This shit is fucking funny. You guys are clowns, bro. This shit is hilarious. You guys are
He said
fucking
drop the
stupid.
StreamYard. He said drop the stream.
Okay,
He already
it's
dropped it.
good, bro.
Yeah.
These are the slow niggas, bro. I swear to God, bro. All these niggas are dumb.
Hey, it's
These niggas
funny
are
though,
so
but
dumb. I'm starting to wonder if it's mental health.
y'all talk all that stick talk, but y'all throw a nigga down. Y'all throw a nigga down and then come up with these little ad hominem attacks though. That's
Ad hominem
wonderful though.
attacks, no,
No,
bro.
It's
If the
it's
shoe fits,
wonderful.
wear it,
Nobody
bro.
coming with
no,
You're
no,
not
no, no,
attacking.
no
no, no,
information to
no,
dump
don't attack.
nothing. No
I'm not attacking them.
flipping, no
It ain't
He
an
just
attack.
he
A
no
just
fact is
left.
an
anything.
attack.
There's
Ain't an
no
attack.
dissent. No cross,
Nigga,
no
weren't
cross
you the one talking about
examination.
magical people? When you the one talking about magical people?
Yeah, he was.
My magic there, nigga. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He
Abracadabra.
did say that
Right,
shit.
but
I
you don't possess it, bro.
Jonesy,
You're
because
not
you're not
worthy.
putting up
You
a
don't
fight,
possess it,
bro.
bro. You don't got your junk DNA is still junk. Your junk
Yeah,
DNA is
but
still junk.
Jonesy, you're not putting up a fight. You're supposed to show us how Wooten was black. You know what I'm saying? He was a black European. You were supposed to prove that. You didn't give us any proof. We looked it up and we found that he not even Britain. They descend from Germanic people and shit that moved in later on. So you don't even have a connection I mean, you have a connection to the British Isles, but those people came in later. They're not black though. You have to show us that they're black, bro.
Bro,
We're trying to extend that to you.
if their descendants came out as that particular status or record, how would they come from anything else? There's no scientific proof that it can work in the reverse, bro. What are
No,
you talking
the
about, bro?
reason that they got black descendants is because their descendants had sex with black women. Is that fucking clear? That's why they had black descendants. They
No,
also have
that's
one white
cloudy. But
descendants.
I mean,
Why do they have
that's a
white
story
descendants?
that you could
No, why do
lean
they
on.
have
But if you
white
can't put up the
descendants?
census record,
So
if
why
you
do they
can't put
have
up the
white
census
descendants?
record that shows them that part,
Hold,
then I mean,
hold
slave
on, is
owner,
this
No,
that's
we
Jonesy?
can
another thing.
find his descendants right now that are white. So why are they white and you're
Then
black?
right, just show me, then pull it up on the census that they're termed and classified as white. That's easy.
Jonesy,
Should be.
is this your record right here where it says slave owner? It says Myrick. Is this Jonesy's right here? Does it say slave
No,
owner on it?
entrepreneur, business owner, yes, Slavic owner,
No,
Slavic
that's a
overseer,
slave owner, bro.
manager. Well, you got to break down slave. Y'all haven't broke down
No, you
slave. That's
No.
why
don't.
y'all ignorant as fuck. Slave comes from Slav. All words have an origin, and the English
So
language is multiple older words put together. Y'all don't know that. That's why there's synonyms, antonyms.
no, that's
Come
not
on,
why
bro.
they're
Get
sending them.
your study up. Get your study up, bro.
Bruh, look, I really know. Okay, English is a Germanic language with that has more Latin vocabulary
No,
because of the
it's a
1066
trade
Battle of
language. You're
Hastings
wrong
when
again.
William the Conqueror took over.
It's a trade language. It's a commerce language, sir.
It is now. It wasn't. That wasn't always the case. That's why we say lingua franca.
Oh,
Because at one point,
lies.
France was that
Objection.
language.
Objection. You're in dishonor. Objection. Yes, it was.
No, it was not. England was a minor player in the game until the late 1600s. England wasn't doing shit.
Where's the
Jonesy,
England
you
proof?
didn't even
found a
become
slave
Great
owner,
Britain until
bro.
Where's the source?
1706.
Can we get a source? Can we get a source, please? Por favor, can we
I
get a
mean,
source of that?
you know the history. You should know what I'm talking about. I mean,
Oh
because
no, I'm talking
it's
about
clear. I
justifying and
don't. I mean, a
substantiating your
source. Yeah,
claim.
you can look it
You,
up.
bro, you made a broad claim, bro. You made
That's not a
get with
claim,
your
bro.
claim, bro.
That's not a claim. That's a easily verifiable truth. That's
Hold
not a
on,
claim.
is Myric's last name
But
Easter?
nobody
Is
easily
it Mike?
verifies it,
Hold on,
though.
hold
That's
on,
crazy. It's
hold on.
easily verifiable, but nobody's easily verified it. That's crazy.
Is his name Myrick Easter?
Well, that's his
Is that his
last
name?
name because you got Francis Myrick right there, Rebecca
Uh,
Myrick.
Oh, Myrick is his last name. What's his first name?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for too.
Yeah, what's his first
It just
name?
got Myrick right there.
And where
Help
was he
Cuzzo
located?
dig.
Where
Help
was he
Cuzzo
located
unearth
at?
some shit. This is the treasure hunt. Help me.
No, I'm saying where was he located? Like what state?
Yeah, are we able to click on that?
He said Virginia, then he said North Carolina. But you actually want proof that the Battle of Hastings took
But
place in
them two
1066.
territories back in that day, they wasn't even really like the lines wasn't drawn like y'all are contemporary. So
No,
if
I
you
mean,
don't consider
like
the
we are
Indian
contemporary.
territory,
You're really misusing those vocabulary words, though, bro. But
well, no, you have to look at them usually by the
no, no,
definition.
no,
I
no. So look,
understand
no,
them.
you're asking
I
me for
use them
proof
as they are
that
defined.
William the Conqueror conquered England in 1066. You're asking me to give you a source on that. I refuse to. That's ridiculous. You should know that. You
Well,
learned that in
I'm not even
school.
claiming that. I'm not even claiming that. That's pseudo history. That history is a daggum a psyop.
Why? Why would it
History
be
is
a psyop?
hypothetical
Why would it be a psyop? I mean, how would it benefit anybody that to lie about
because
where
the
you can conquer?
adversary wrote, produced it, disseminated it, peer reviewed it, and they're all nefarious forces. That's why.
Well, why?
In
Why is
truth,
it that other kingdoms recognize it as well?
Rockefeller
You can
Foundation
find records
funded
of
and
this
peer
happening.
reviewed information.
You can find records of this happening in Constantinople. Why would they be down
You,
with the
you you
Bible?
posing the question to me, pull it up. You posing the question to me. Drop the link of what you're talking about, just like I did.
Dude,
It's real
I'm
easy.
not dropping no goddamn link for the Battle of Hastings.
Okay, well
That's
then you don't know
ridiculous.
what you're talking about. I
No,
can't accept
you
what you're
don't
talking
know
about. You're
what I'm
talking about
talking
Charlie.
about. That's ridiculous, bro. 1066, the Battle of Hastings. I mean, that's what the King of England right now, he descends from those people.
Oh man, Germans,
Well, actually, they would have been Scandinavians, but they would have been French Scandinavians because Rollo was granted
Slavic,
uh
Scandinavia,
not
Slavic.
no Slavs are Eastern Europeans. Uh, Scandinavians are Germanic people. They are Germanic people. Slavs are Eastern Europeans, like Russia and Poland and all that. They're not Germans. That's a completely different set of people. Russians are Slavs. People from the Czech Republic are Slavs. People from Slovakia are Slavs. But people in Russia are Slavs. People in Poland are Slavs.
No,
People in
Yep,
Germany are Slavs.
Albania.
Czechoslovakia, West
Yeah,
Slavic, Polish,
Czechoslovakia
Serbia.
is no longer a country, young man. So that's why I didn't
Oh,
name that one. I said the Czech Republic.
the name because the names changed. Like Hindustan became India.
Now, Hindustan is still India. Some people still call it Hindustan. That's not a big deal. That means land of the Hindus. That's all it means. Just like Afghanistan means land of the Afghan. Uzbekistan means land of the
Land
Uzbek.
of the Uzbek. Yeah.
Yeah, Turkmenistan means land of the Turks. No big deal. Next.
Okay. In America, it means land of the Amirs or Amaru.
What?
In America, it means land of the Amirs or
Bro,
Amaru.
what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
No, it does not.
Oh, that's why I can
No, it does not.
CNG is
No,
interchangeable. If
it
you know
does
anything
not.
about
No, it
linguistics,
does
That nigga
not.
tried
No,
that
it's
CNG
shit.
is
really
No, it
not.
does
interchangeable. Okay, well,
not.
listen,
He really tried that shit.
Yeah, no,
y'all
it does
online, bro.
not.
I mean, it's fine. Like this is on record. I'm fine because this is on record. The replay.
America be what?
Stay.
I mean, the truth is stranger than fiction.
Bro.
England means
And some
land of the
silly
Angles.
underlings.
America has nothing to do with that. What you just said, absolutely nothing. That's
The
silly, bro.
breakdown of the last four, the con, the gon, the gan, however you want to pronounce that, depending on the phonetic
Hold on, I'm
little area that you're
confused.
I
talking
mean,
about.
but
G
why are
and
you making
C,
that connection?
the letter G and C can be interchangeable in
They
whatever
are
word that you use.
interchangeable.
So when you say
That's
Afghan,
true.
it's
That's true.
Afghan,
That's
and
true.
the
They are
gan means
interchangeable.
something. Well, the can, all right, bro. You're unlearned. I love it.
No,
I mean,
I
when you
actually
just
you're right. That's true. That's true. C and G are interchangeable in some languages, just like B and P are. Just like F and P are in some languages. It's not a big deal. Like some people say Farsi, some people say Persia. It's the same word. But so what? So what? That doesn't prove anything. And you're saying it, and you're highfalutin, man, like you're really saying something. You know, if you're
what it
talking to some
proves is in this
adults, man,
Western
they can just
society,
knock your
what
shit
it
down.
proves in this Western society, when you read shit that says Creek, and it could be Greek, but Greek would
No,
entail us and put us in antiquity.
no,
Okay,
dude. The Greeks didn't even call themselves Greeks. We get the term Greek from Latin-speaking peoples, the Romans. That's where we get the
they
word
were the
Greek from.
Creek.
The Greeks didn't know, sir. No, sir. They were the Graikoi. And that's what the Romans called them. They called them Graikoi. And in time that got anglicized, and we say Greek now, that has nothing to do with a group of people in America called Creek Indians. You just call a homophone. Something sounds similar, you're making it the same thing. That's not the truth, though.
But their history over there that we know is fake. They made this shit up. That's why they added the years to
Who
the
made it up
timeline.
for what? Made it up to fool you? They made it up this shit. I mean,
Made
you
it up
could
so they
talk
can
about
graft themselves in,
Constantinople.
like the Bible
Dude,
said. They wanted to graft themselves into this
Istanbul is the
endless
oldest.
genealogy. I'm in touch.
Istanbul.
I'm in touch with my endless genealogy, sir. I mean, you can't do nothing
Yeah, you're
about that
not.
because you
You
can't prove
are
nothing
not.
otherwise.
You are
You can't give me
being
your four
misled
great
by
grandmothers.
someone, or you are
You can't
misleading
name your
yourself.
four great grandmothers and four great grandfathers. You can't. I
I
can't. That's
do.
the difference between us.
I
The difference.
actually been doing this for quite a while, young man. I have quite a bit of information on my family. However, I know that you don't because of this thing you said about the white boy. Because you're saying that he's not a white boy. He found records on
Yeah,
white
according
people.
to the census. According to the census, the shit they allowed to get on the internet, allowed,
Allowed?
peer
Why would they
reviewed,
lie about it,
edited,
bro?
and because they have to, nigga, they have to give you some running room for you to play games. But if you know how
Hold
to do
on,
in-depth research, you know
hold
the
on.
words to use on the internet that give you different results.
This
So you
man
don't
said
understand
Greeks
that
and
little
creatures the
process of
same.
using the antonyms and the synonyms in your search will give you broader results.
Jonesy, I got a question about your family tree, man. Um, so you did this family tree?
This
How'd you do?
branch, you got a question about this branch?
Yeah, about these people, John Wooten and his son William Wooten. You're saying these are white people or black people?
And his grandson Shadrach? No, those are not Caucasoids.
Well, so okay.
It's virtually impossible in 1766. What are you talking about?
Well, well, see, on your tree, you don't have them in the 1790 census. I found them in the 1790 census. I found them in the actual tree with somebody who has more information on them than you, right? So this is somebody's family tree, William Wooten. You see his father, John P. Wooten. They actually have his mother, Mary, and his wife, Nancy. You see Shadrach right here. So we
Shadrach,
have Shadrach.
Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah. So when we go and find him on the 1790 census, um, as you can see, William Wooten and his family listed as free white person. They're not black.
And white was a status back then, not a color.
Should I look at the replay? Oh, please.
And
Then,
you're black.
right, just show me, then pull it up on the census that they're termed and classified as white. That's easy. White was a status like the Mexicans do now when they come up over here, ain't it Jamaicans and all the rest of them. So see how y'all put it together? Don't try to do a contemporary narrative. Keep the same concept. Because the
white.
Mexicans come over here and classify as white, right? Because it was
No,
a
that's what
status.
you're
Come on,
doing,
man.
dude. That's what you're doing. You're taking our
That's what the
concept
record.
now
That's
and
what the
putting it on
history and the
there.
record reflects, bro. What are you talking about? That's what the history and the record reflects. If you go back and
No,
study the
you're
times,
doing exactly what you said we're doing. Go ahead now, the
1766,
question.
there wasn't no Caucasians running around here in 1766. If they put up a false image, I ain't got no control of that.
Who told you they
But
were
the bloodline,
Caucasian?
that doesn't
Wait,
fit in the
that's wrong.
bloodline.
That's even wrong.
That
You haven't
doesn't fit
even
in the
made it that far
it
yet.
doesn't fit in the bloodline formulation, bro. That formula
No.
that's not an integer that can be added, Sam.
Well,
So I
can
mean,
you
it's
show
dead.
him his white cousins? Not a coincidence. The white people he came
No,
through
you
now.
can give me your second great grandmother on your mother and father's side, and we can check your
Easy money.
mitochondrial DNA.
Easy
White,
money.
these is white people. These is
Yo,
white
not
people.
a si-
All
Yo,
right, we can
not a
play
si-
cards.
not a
I
see.
got
You
a
see
hand.
what
I got a
Shot's
hand of
son put?
ancestors. Let's play my hand of ancestors against yours. We'll pull them out, mother for mother, father for father, and so
Let's
on and so
go.
forth. Who's
Let's
up for
go.
the challenge?
Let's go.
this is even him on the 1810 census, right? They listed as hold on. My bad. They listed as a free white persons also. And I also found a record of a will. Right. So here we go. William Wooten, listed as free white person. They also have 22 slaves.
Oh shit.
So
Oh,
not
So you
only
could find your family.
Workers, 22 workers in that business, huh?
so are these
What?
slaves
That's not what
white or
slaves.
black? Are these slaves white or black?
Bro, the slaves denote Slavic. Unless they was his kids
That's
or
not
family
true.
members, the
That's
slave
not true.
indentured servant would be a
That's
white
not
person.
true.
So I mean, okay,
Think
well, she
so.
said it's not true. You're gonna ask me, and then you're gonna tell me it's not true. You should answer the
Because it's
question when
not
he asked me
true.
first.
They weren't
Okay, that's
Slav.
according to you. Who are you?
No, that's
What's your
according to
credential?
goddamn.
What is your history? What is your family members at that time that we talking about right now? Let's do that. Let me let you take yourself back to this time. This
I can go further.
1760.
I can go much
How
further.
you listen?
No,
Hold on.
let's deal with this right here.
How you trying to make these white people black? If you got white ancestry,
Bro, it
what's wrong
said
with
free white person. That's not a race. That's not ethnicity. That was a status
no,
back
that
in the
is
1700s. Bro, get
a
real.
white person is a white person. The same white person as we know today.
Well, and they're
So why
not
would they
white.
use it
That's
as
a
a status?
social
Why would they
concept.
use it as a
It's the
status? Because
social
you said
because they were in status. They had the status. What are you talking about, bro? You
white
asking?
people weren't over here to a certain time point. You're like, oh yeah, white people weren't over
Yeah,
here.
not to be
But
having
now
no
you're saying
names
these
of
people are
prominence.
using it.
Not having
Hold
no
on,
names of prominence. They could have been a
hold
little
on.
slave worker, refugee,
Jonesy,
immigrant. Trafficking.
what are these 22 slaves that they say they have? What are they? White, black, what are
Repeat
they?
that.
If you look in the will, you might find some of his ancestors' names for
Ooh,
real.
The 22
interesting.
the 22 slaves that William Wooten owns, are they white or black?
Bro, I'm dealing with the word it says slaves. That denotes, based on the linguistics of slave, that's a Slav. That's the only thing I can give you. If you can prove something or pull something up that can send me
Would that
somewhere
be,
else, I have to go with that.
Who
are you
told
saying
you that?
that's a white person?
Bro, this is deal with the record. Keep on clicking. I'm sure you can dig deeper in the clicks that you can get. Let's see. Let's dig.
No, but you saying Slav and all this, like, what are they?
You want the definition of Slav according to this American language?
I just want you to tell me if they're white or black, brother.
Well, white or black didn't exist back then, so that's not something that I can even deal with.
What do you mean? Your people are listed as free white person, but then you're saying that it didn't exist. How? You're not making any sense, man.
Bro, the
Right.
When
question
you
is
look at them,
nonsensical. I told you
when
that
you look
free
at them,
white person is a
all right.
status.
When you looked at these
And so
22
back in
slaves, hold
1766,
on.
if you
Here we
check
go.
back in what's going on in 1766, sir, during slavery, allegedly, there should be some easy records. If said slavery in the words in the context that you think about you should be able to pull it up right here.
Well, how come you
Slave
don't have?
was employee, slave was
Hold on,
skilled.
it's a simple question. You keep saying
And
Slav,
it's a
slave,
simple search,
whatever.
too. It's a
If you
simple
look
click, bro.
at,
That's
if
according
you
to the
look at
dictionary. I'm not doing nothing else but going by the dictionary, fam.
Jonesy,
Slavism, Slavish.
Jonesy, if you looked at these 22 slaves that your 1810 that William Wooten owned, would they be pale skin or melanated?
If his family worked for him, then that's the only determination that they could be, you know what I'm saying, a part of his corporation, his business. But as far as indentured servants or workers, employees, those will have to, on the word denotes itself. According to when it was used, when it came out, and late 17th century, West Slavish, Polish, Serbian, Czechoslovakian, Croatian. What are you talking about? Russian, Ukrainian, Little Russia, White Russia. Like what? But it can't
So
be
these,
White Russia because there's Russian icons that are niggas. So if it can't
brother,
say, it can't mean the same thing, sir.
damn, are they? So you're saying they're pale skinned people? Okay, we're gonna take that as you're scared to say that they're white, but they're white.
Melanin
So
deficient, dude.
yeah, okay, melanin deficient, cool. So this is
Yeah, but
actually a
he
will.
said, go ahead. Go ahead. I see.
This is a
Sorry.
will to Nancy, William's wife, and his first son, Arthur. His oldest son named Arthur. But if we go and look at this will, it's hard to read. But I'll zoom in more. Where is it?
And you know he made up two lies, right? He said, "Oh, slave means Slavic people, the people that were Slavs that
I
white people."
said
Then he
slave,
said
though. No,
slave.
I said
Then he
slave
said it was a
originates
family. Then
from
he said it was a
Slav, nigga.
family.
That's
The
according to this
nigga
dictionary.
said
So, I
the
mean,
building did his genealogy.
Yeah.
And
you're
look,
lying, nigga. I said
hold on,
I said the curator of the museum did the research and sent me
And
the
you
records that he
said the
found.
curator is the
So, I
building,
mean,
i.e., the building
I
did
didn't
your
either.
genealogy.
I didn't
Fuck
either.
you
So, I
mean?
mean, no, it's
hold
fine.
on,
Okay, you can put words in his mouth, but that's not what the record reflects. Y'all running.
I know, but let's let the record reflect that William Wooten, these Slavs that he owned, these slaves, they are Negro people. As we can see, it says following one Negro man.
Then that would denote that they were family members or some kind of close associates. Duh.
These-
Nigga, don't you have people in your that help out your business?
no, you're making that up. First of all, you didn't even know this
Can't be
existed.
making it up. Can't be. Hey, it
No,
can't be, bro. That's the only narrative that exists in 1766, bro.
you didn't know
There's
that.
no embargoes or there's no
No,
embarks on record in
no,
1766.
we're not doing
No.
that.
Nigga.
James Jonesy, chill out for a second. I muted you because I'm trying to say something and you over talking. Right? So when we go to Jonesy has an incomplete tree, right? He doesn't.
Bro, you're looking at one branch. What are you talking about? Fifth generation of one branch. What are you talking about? Incomplete.
And we're looking at the right branch because the people that we're looking at are white, according to the records, and they own black
white persons. That was the status, nigga. That's why they own. Come on, bro.
Own black people, as we can see in this will. One Negro man. We got a one Negro woman, a Negro girl. They're just passing
Your mama
around.
owns you too.
No. Right, one Negro boy, right, by the name of Amos. Another Negro boy down here. So they just passing around people as estate property, right? This is not family. This has nothing to do with family. This is property that they're passing around in a will. White people passing around black people as property. Somehow Jonesy wants us to believe
passing down the inheritance to the white people's passing down the inheritance to the black people. Is that what you're saying? They spreading out the goods to all the
nothing of the such. Jonesy, you're done. You cooked
bro.
yourself.
You're not saying nothing, bro. You want to try to take something to make it something else in contemporary times when it's older than that. It predates that. And so if you're not going to go back in time to the situations and the lifestyle at that time, you're not dealing with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And genius. You know what I'm saying?
We know Negro.
You don't know anything. You're a legend.
We know the word Negro equates to black and African. We know the word Negro equates to black and African.
No, Empress Hobart already did that.
Same dictionary that you're saying.
Hold on. Empress who? Empress who? Who did that? Empress who?
Nah, look, it just gets worse. Look, this is Jonesy's tree right here. We got, how do you say, Shader? Right? He has no sources for him, but he wants to make it seem like he's black.
What do you mean source? It says fifth great grandfather.
No.
But y'all want to go and talk about how DNA matched the motherfucker that y'all ain't never seen before. But now when the shoes on the other foot, and
never seen him before. You ain't never seen this man.
Check out my AKC pedigree. Check out the word pedigree, bro.
I think Sister Bethy did his genealogy. Look, so we got Shadrach. This is Jonesy's tree. There's no sources. There's not no sources, nothing here. This is just got people's names.
There's records, bro. You got army records. What are you talking about? You talk stupid, bro.
Where's the records for Shadrach or Shadrach? Where's his records? You don't have none for him. But I found some records for him.
Bro, it's 1766, of course. Nobody. Nigga, you don't have records of your DNA, but you just let a motherfucker do an experiment and then y'all take it. But this is the direct ancestor that, you know, you climb the ladder of life, nigga, and you see who's involved. But you know they hiding it, so I mean, understand. You can't. I mean, I'm on square. The shit's royal, nigga, and the Johnsons, Royal Jacksons, Williams. I mean, white people did borrow. I mean, they do the identity theft, and you know what I'm saying, name things. That's historical pattern. You know what I'm saying, for a certain group of people. But if you don't recognize that you was the ones that they wanted to come usurp, I mean, I can understand y'all's thinking, y'all's processing. I mean, it's limited, which is okay because you only are what you know. So if you can't be something that you don't know. You can't
that's you,
power that
bro. You're projecting. You are literally. Hold on. You are literally projecting. You are literally projecting what you are doing onto us. You have no idea. You have never read about history, bro. You really have never read about history. You don't know how to use ancestry. You don't know how to pull up the census. You don't know who these people are whatsoever. You are freestyling and making up shit on. I mean, every time you speak, you have no evidence of anything. You have not presented one source,
but you have
at
no
all.
idea. Like you like
you have not presented. Okay, go pull a source. Any source,
bro. What's idea?
No, you have not.
What's on the table, nigga?
Bro, you have nothing. Everything you've put up, not a coincidence, is already debunked you. The people that you were referring to are white people. White people who are Europeans.
What's idea?
You put that's what you pulled up, bro. You have been debunked.
Look. This is the 1850 census with Cedric Wooten on it. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black slaves. No white slaves. Black slaves. What is this guy
Workers,
talking?
you slave every day at Amazon, so it's not
Uh,
the
I don't work
contemporary
about
breakdown and understanding. That's all.
Man, you sound like white folks now. They were workers now. Come on, bro. Why are you in such denial? We
Bro,
sitting here
that's
looking at
exactly
it.
what it
Nobody's
is, my
lying.
nigga. What are you talking about?
1840. Wooten's listed as white, and he has 11 slaves. I just showed you
Free
some of them.
whites, get it right.
Yeah,
That nigga
free
sound like
white.
DeSantis
White. You sound
saying black
That
stupid,
was
people
a
man.
got
biz. That's a
slaves and
biz. It's a
slavery.
biz. That's a business. That's a business designation. Y'all are silly. But go
And
on.
no, you're
Carry
I
on.
silly.
mean, you're calling people names, but you're getting taken to school. Come
Look,
on, man.
he even fought on the Confederate side. Like, you have no records, and so that's why
Or
you can make
you
a tree.
and then
You can make a tree like this with no records. You just got names because
or
what
you
you
can go
did
spin
was,
the tube and send it across the world.
and
That
we
he
ain't
did
talking.
it.
You can spit in the tube. That's what you need to do,
I
just so
mean,
you
I'm
get more
sorry, y'all
clarity.
haven't done no family
Bro,
investigation, bro. It's not important. Y'all family ain't worth shit. I'm
see,
sorry.
my tree is extensive. I've done that plenty of time.
Your
And
family ain't worth shit with they white
anybody
ass.
I click on, anybody in my tree I click on, I'm gonna have the record for to show
So
you
what,
how
man?
Mhm.
I mean, that's a
to
flex.
do this. This
You
shit is
from
crazy.
fucking Kansas, dude.
I was born in Kansas. I'm not from Kansas,
Same
sir.
thing.
So
Oklahoma,
Hey,
you know,
nigga,
Kansas,
yo,
I
same
got
yellow
I got a
damn
brick.
thing. Your
family. I got a
outdoor
family
ass.
cemetery.
That
Oklahoma,
I
nigga
got a
Kansas,
yellow
family
brick
basically in the
cemetery in
road.
same
Bladen
region.
County. I got
That
ancestors.
nigga
I've
yellow
got
brick
ancestral
road
land.
lead back to the Congo.
That's what y'all don't
You
got
got ancestors
ancestral
in Virginia,
land.
North Carolina, according to this paperwork.
Bladen County cemetery. Johnson, sir. Easy. Bladen
Don't
County,
forget that
Isle White.
European shit.
Hold on,
Anglo
you say
Saxon
so? You get
white.
that name James. Where did that
Bro, I
name Johnson come from? Hold on. I want to ask you a question. Where does the name Johnson come from? What's the name origin of Johnson?
What?
What? You broke up. What's the name origin of Johnson?
I said, give me a second. You want the origins of the Johnson name, the Johnson surname, which is breaks down to son of John when you go back, or
Yeah.
son of William, Williamson, Garrettson. All the sons is just that's where that kind of concept started. But hold on, I thought you hold on,
But
just
where
hold
does
on.
John
Come
come
on.
from?
And not a coincidence.
Hey,
Why you doing that? Can you pull up another tab and
Hey,
pull up the Johnson surname origin?
man, no,
please,
that's a waste.
please oblige, please.
No, I know. No, it's not a waste. We already entertaining this dude, so we might have to go ahead and continue.
I mean, I
Go
was
ahead and
just
pull that
I
up.
was enjoying the ancestry beat down.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
want
He
to see
couldn't
what
even
that shit
tell
look
that
like.
he
that's going to
was.
continue. That's
And
going to
not a
continue because this
coincidence,
is
he
all
couldn't
in his
even
family.
tell that you was leading him into the black slave thing. That's when I set the hell up because I knew what you was doing, getting them to say they weren't black or they were Slavs, and then you could show in the records that they were Negroes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
we know we knew that was going to be easy anyway. We knew that not a coincidence was going to
Yeah,
put
but
this
see,
up. Because these dudes,
this is their
once they
rap though.
expose
Soon as
their
you say
family,
they
they
Negroes, he
always
gonna
get
say that's their
exposed.
family. They gonna say,
Yeah,
oh,
you
that
see,
was
he was
family
scared to death
members.
to commit. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
family my ass. These niggas is crazy,
worker.
man.
That was his corporation.
He got that shit. He got that shit from was it Chief Holiday said that shit? And Fat Boy, what's Fat Boy name? That wrote the books. They
Oh,
both said
Dave?
that. Oh yeah, that's family. Who?
Callaway.
Dave be saying that
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
Callaway. Yeah.
But these dudes is weird. Like, come
You
on,
call him
man.
fat boy.
History says it all. Like, you point us to some white people trying to make it seem like these are some Indian, Aboriginal, black people. No, these
Well,
are
let
white
me.
people.
the Indian nowhere in his
Yeah,
shit.
that
Right?
dude using definitely using white supremacy to talk. But I'm gonna read it for you, bruh. So Johnson is a surname a given name of an Anglo-Norman origin meaning son of John. Name derived from Yochanan, a Hebrew name meaning God, right? Gracious Johnson, right, is the second most common name in the United States. Let's see where it says that Johnson. Let's pull it up. No, let's go even further than that, right? Let's pull it up.
And I'll drop the link in the chat so you can get the real
Here it goes.
history of it.
It is a common family
Like
name in
YouTube?
Scotland. In Scotland.
The Scots, the first Scots
And
were
that's
niggas. So I
English and
mean, you're not
Scotland.
saying
Yeah.
nothing. In the 1700s, wasn't no pickle was written on in Scotland, sir. So
Hey
keep
man,
on
You
going.
said,
I
hold
promise.
on.
fuck them
Keep on going.
goddamn
Keep on.
Scots. They
You're
enslaved so many
justifying
black
it because y'all
people.
think
You can't
Scotland
fuck
Bro.
and
them.
Ireland, y'all think white folks, but y'all silly in the head. That's Tyrone thinking. But
Hey,
go ahead, bro.
fuck them
Carry on.
Scots, nigga. They enslaved so many black people. Get out of here with that shit.
Bro, what are you
Talking
talking
crazy.
about? King James was of Scotland, nigga, and that was a nigga. What are you talking about?
James the
Swear before the
Deer
King
was
of England,
Scotland.
We
I
got
ain't gonna
King
tell
pictures
you
of
no
this
James was
man
guy.
was
Scotland,
enslaved.
nigga. Niggas.
he actually had he had a portrait painted of himself, right?
You really
King
think
James.
black? Really?
He actually had a
He a
portrait of
Hebrew.
himself done. The dude was white, very white and gay, white and gay. But
No,
that's
Yeah,
a guy
Abro's
that you want to
multiplication
be
ain't that
tied
type
to,
that
right?
shit.
You want to be
he a
tied to this
Hebrew. He
homosexual
get
white
that
man?
shit from the Hebrew Israelites. He got that from the
I
Hebrew
know.
Israelites.
I didn't get it
This
from
dude,
nobody. I studied and showed
this
myself and
dude
things. I mean, like I
backs
said, if
a
you
gay
got a
white
weak
man, bro.
pedigree, bro, you can't match the fifth generation like I just did, bro. You the one don't have an idea. You got a narrative in the CIA op. Like the foreigners and the
A
little foreign
CIA app. Here we
nationals
go
do
with
to keep
all
up
the
your
conspiracy
status,
shit,
bro.
bro.
You gotta
No
keep up that. I
evidence,
mean, that's
bro.
the only thing
You are a
you're gonna get
psycho, bro.
places
You
or
need
when
help.
you
This
run
dude
out
is
of options, bro. I
demented.
understand. I overstand, my nigga. You
You
can't
hear this
stand
shit,
on your bloodline
bro?
because it's
You can't stand
compromised
it,
and
bro.
weak. And
Go
it's
get
probably
help.
got some
You
of that
have mental.
life. It's probably got some of
This
that
dude got to
life
have mental health
capitalism in it too.
issues
You
for real.
speaking
That's
from a point of view
crazy.
like grandma could be like weak, lice hair, something like that. She's
Hey,
probably
we're
one of
gonna
them
find
haplogroups and them
Bigfoot.
He
Hey,
gonna
quadroons.
say
That's what
Jones,
she's
real
90s
speaking
in
quick
a
like.
before
minute.
we
You
Watch.
find
ain't
the
got no
DNA
real
This
evidence.
dude
history, my nigga.
is
You
We
insane.
can't go
will
back to
find
Shreveport,
Bigfoot.
nigga. You can't go
We
back to
will find
motherfucking
Bigfoot before we find the
This
Pine
DNA
nigga
Bluff. You
think
can't
that
go to
King
them
James is
early
black
cities, nigga. You
I
and
can
can't
there
go
are
back to
confirm the
magical
fact.
Charlotte.
people.
Yeah. I can't take it no more. I'm about to get up out of here anyway. Jonesy, it was nice talking to you, man.
No, you know what? Not a coincidence. Keep
Thanks
on
for.
digging and go back and tell this man whole story.
Oh, I got this whole shit. Like he done fucked up. He did the wrong person in his genealogy.
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
He
yo,
done,
you done did way more than that museum did for him, brother.
yeah, he done
Paint the
fucked.
building.
And just think of how you shame your ancestors that were owned by that man. You shaming them. You claiming the man they fucking
Yeah, he
hated.
claiming to be the owner.
Yeah, they hated that man. They hated his guts, and you over there claiming them over them.
You talking about?
But you know what though, Cujo, you trying to just this man was claiming people are magical.
Yeah, I know. I
This
heard
dude
him
was
say
saying
that.
to do with magical people. Do you think this dude is rational in his right mind? He's clearly
Now,
somebody
I
who's
think he's
insane.
very young. I think he's a very
Y'all
young.
are so y'all sound like some little fucking sorority girls, motherfuckers. It's crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, see, like a man wouldn't say anything like that about another man. You see, so you sound like you're a youngin. I mean, it's okay.
Niggas sound like girls at the
Listen,
fucking beauty
you
shop
know,
and
you
shit.
know how you
Hey,
sound too.
but y'all ain't proposed nothing of
Yeah,
yours.
he's
That's what I'm
probably
saying.
you hearing
Spoil
this?
y'all. Y'all
He's
ain't
probably a
proposed shit.
teenager. You how he
But it's
talk?
Oh,
cool.
He
Like I said,
talk
I'm
like a
on record.
teenager.
it's a
I'm
grown
written in the
ass.
book of life. I'm found in the book of life. So fuck what the silly say. I mean, that would be, you know what I'm saying? I can't.
You still in high
Nigga,
school,
that
kid?
level of
Or you just got
understanding,
out of high school?
you're underlings, bro. That's like
He messed with
peons.
Dr.
That's saying
Houston.
it's like, you know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
say this
You just need
before
a
we get
little
up out of here.
edification, my nigga. And the
Hold
family,
on.
your
Man,
mama
shut that
and
nigga
grandma.
the fuck up.
If you get
So let me say this before we get up out of here.
weak mute, this is a weak mute strategy.
He talking about how we sound,
These
right?
$5 niggas.
And when he came on here trying to
FJ
make
Whitfield.
these. He tried to make these white people black.
That's
He came on here just straight fronting, but we sound weird, but he
okay.
don't sound weird changing his ancestry. Like, get out of here, man.
But that's what Abels always do, man. But then once again, once I continue, what you can when you notice how you see with Abels, right? All these Abels once again are conspiracy theorists. They
Yo, but
all
y'all
think
see
that
we
it's
got
some conspiracy.
we got another one, right? We get
Yep.
into their genealogy. I know Shy, you out there, you seen it. We get into their genealogy in it. It's just not what they say it's gonna be. But yo, I gotta get up out of here. It's late. Been on here
For
5
sure.
hours. Definitely appreciate y'all. I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna
you got another one to work on for a while, man, to pull up some more stuff.
oh yeah, we gonna crack into this.
You probably gonna end up finding that'd be funny. You find an African relative, somebody coming
Right.
directly from Africa.
Especially he down in there in them Carolinas, so
It's a good chance that he may
definitely
have somebody directly tied to
Yeah,
it.
pick
you
an
should
African.
take this as a learn. You should take this as a learning lesson. You should be like, hey, thank you, not to see. Like, it's opened up for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to believe this crap no more. Listen to autonomous history
Yeah,
and all that. Yeah.
he just too caught up on the conspiracy theories and all of that nonsense. You know, the feel good thing. That's the only thing they want to do is
So we
distance
got
themselves from slaves.
another
Yeah,
Aboriginal body, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
We
you
can
can
throw
throw
Hardline
them bro
boss.
down.
Hold
Aboriginal
on a second.
Hebrew.
Hardline
We could
boss, bro. There are no black Europeans, bro. That's not a thing. Those
That's
people
not a
that you
thing. I saw that.
those people are African.
we could put Jonesy in the Hall of Fame with smoke signal.
Yeah.
Best,
I knew you was. That's why I went ahead and muted because I saw you was walking it down.
yeah, because I
Excellent
was
job.
I was quiet. I was looking at some things. I'm like, oh, I found them. Yeah, we got they definitely own black slaves. We could see them on the census, right? The slave schedule censuses. They got wills where they're passing around Negroes like it's nothing.
Yeah, and why did white become a status? You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying white's a status. Why did it become a status? Why was it looked upon like it was a status? Because of goddamn Baker's Rebellion. You know what I'm saying? Because to separate whites from poor whites from blacks.
Big of
Not
it.
and Indians, to be honest.
Yeah, that's exactly that's the reason why they came up with the social
that's where the
construct.
white thing
Gabriel
come
Prosser
from.
revolt too. Big facts.
They
Yeah,
had to because we know that the wealthy
Big
white
up
elite.
Gabriel Prosser.
There was a concern. There was a real concern about poor whites and poor Africans uniting because they had a common cause. So in order to break that up, they had to create this whole white and black thing, and it worked, and it still works today. And it works so well that we have a bunch of black people in America who hate themselves, who want to run away from being of African descent so hard. So they got to come up with these just phenomenal stories that don't make any sense whatsoever. These magical stories that are just don't work. And whenever they actually have to put up real information, they end up collapsing. So I don't care which one of you abos or anybody who thinks that they're not of African descent, put up your genealogy. That's why a lot of y'all be afraid to put your genealogy up, because every time you send it to not a coincidence, that Africa gonna go show up, and the last thing y'all want to be is that. All of you. Let me say this again. Every last one of y'all are of African descent. All of you.
All of you.
It's not some of them. Because some of them say, well, it's not everyone's story, right? They be saying that because I had this Abel tell me this like 3 weeks ago on fucking TikTok. This dude was telling me that's not everyone's story. Yes, it is. That's all our story. That's why we are a member of the same ethnic group. We are an amalgamation of many Africans, Europeans, and sometimes indigenous. I'm sorry, you don't want to be that. You don't want to claim that. Well, you have that's it's America. You can do what you want to do, but your genetics are your genes are your genes. You can't change it.
All right, but on that note, we out of here, man.
Peace.
I appreciate y'all. Everybody in the chat, share, like the video. Definitely. Until next time, brother. Peace.
Talk randomly. How many of y'all ever heard y'all had Indian in your family?
Absolutely.
Everybody heard that before, right? Where did you hear it from? Who was the person I told you?
Our grandmother.
Once again, thank you very much, lady. I appreciate it.
All right.
Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they it, but they not. Every time I look around, they be on TikTok. Every time I look around, they saying something pseudo, knowing it's a lie, acting like it's really true though. Harriet Tubman's real, Nat Turner is a hero. I'ma keep it a buck. Dan Calloway's a weirdo. I'ma keep it a buck. Caremio is too. The research lie, he could never tell the truth. That coward A1, he's a miss no more. Just give me a shot, I can miss no more. Just give me the rock, it's a must. I score. These apples need to see a doctor, it's for sure. Hey, Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they real, but they fake. Always on YouTube, we could never get a break. All they do is cherry pick, die at their own sources. Pick the copper color, but not the hair of the horses. And DNA is not real, it's only for entertainment purposes. Can't believe how many times I heard this shit. Can't believe how many times I heard the same shit. Asking for the slave ships. said I'm an Indian. Good grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Good grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Good grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said, how many times grandma said we got Indian in us? It's a legend. It's a family legend. Grandma said we had Indian in us. Grandma ain't say we was Indian though. Stop taking grandma out of context, man. Stop lying on granny, man. Cause grandma ain't say shit, man. You said it, man. You said it, man. Stop lying on grandma. Grandma said.
See, we're talking about Black and African Americans. We're not
You
talking about this
must
beef
try
shit that
Miro. Before
we're not
Miro
on this
worked
drama
out law-
shit right now. We're on Aboriginal TV's channel talking about Pan-Africans throwing shots at the Aboriginals. A Pan-African came on here, our brother, that makes our shows live for real. I gotta say, all of us need to like sneak together and throw this nigga like $10 cause he's one of the only Pan-African boo-boos that come up here and put up a fight. People that just come up here need to see that. They need to see an African and they need to see an Indian and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community and people don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.